Hamiti Bruce Ethics here. The question of who were the ancient Egyptians continues to dodge our minds because there are lots of people that are claiming this heritage. We want to show a pictorial proof of who were the ancient Egyptians. This is one of the images that is still found in ancient Egypt. If you look at these people, these women carrying stuff in their baskets, you will be left with no doubt at all of the original race of ancient Egypt. But that question continues to dodge people's minds, and a lot of our brothers and sisters continue to think that the ancient Egyptians were Europeans. When you look at these images that I'm showing here, this is a family in ancient Egypt, which was the central institution in everyday life. And we still find that family structure still intact in Africa today, being destroyed, of course, by the forces that are at work. And this, you can see, this is penmanship. This is taught, god of learning. What is a scribe at work? Administration called for officials who could read, write, and think. This is taught. The Cynocephalus baboon, only found in Africa. And this is one of the images that they may use to show that the Egyptians were different races, saying that they were red. Nah. The ruddy color is only found amongst the people of color, black people. You cannot find ruddy in any other race. You can only find ruddy color. You see, they were trying to change their hair and painting it and removing it. But we can still see that this image represents black people. And this is the Sphinx, still represent Africans. And we see here at the top here, these are Africans in mourning, right? This is the stance African take. Look at the hairstyle, look at the dolly-Sephardic faces, and this is one of our belief systems. So this is the land of ancient Egypt, Lower Egypt. As we continue right down across to right various oases to Nubia. This is the valley where our ancestors came from the south and walked and fertilized this region of land. Again, we see these are fishermen, ancient Egyptians. You look at them, African. These are Africans. And this is also one where they write here that these are foreign captives. The images depict Egypt's Libyan, Nubian, Asiatic, Syrian, and Hittite neighbors. How could you, in all your brain, I've just shown the map there of Egypt connected to Nubia. How could you say this is a foreigner in Egypt? That's wrong. That's not scholarship. That's a total serious nature of bias. We show here again one of the earliest kings in ancient Egypt, Naremera. We want to indicate that, you see the poles here and what they're carrying on the poles, these are totems of the various tribes that constituted the earliest kingdom or earliest dynastic kingdom, recorded kingdom, of which we have records. And this is Naremera. When you look at him, he is not Asian. Even his wife is not Asian. She is more of Southern Africa, Batwa or Basarwa or Twa, exactly, right? And these are the bearers of the totems. Straightforward, these are Africans. The totemic nature is African. And these are some of the ancient Egyptian master and servant society, which is normal, which is found everywhere. They're carrying and bearing staff. Look at them. They are all Africans of various tribes. This is Howard Carter. I'm showing Howard Carter here, who took 10 years to empty King Tutankhamun's grave. Whatever stuff they were taking, wherever they were taking it, we know now. And now we see here, this is a Theban priestesses box containing the Shawabat figures intended to do farm work for her in the afterlife. Look at them. Even in their death, they recognize that they were still Africans. Straightforward, black people, African people, Nubians, Kushites, you name them, whatever you want to name them. This is Tutankhamun and Nefertiti playing with their children. If you look at them carefully, they don't look any other race other than Africa. Straightforward again, we show here the Cornucopia, the Nile Valley, which produced wild grapes, guinea fowl, sweetmeats for those who lived there and enjoyed. These are Africans. No questions, no doubt about that. Those who come and try to change it, They are doing it for political, sociological means and self-enhancing means and culture thievery. This again is a family, a husband and wife. You look at them straightforward, you can all know who they are. So we continue with our pictorial proof. And for the benefit of all those that still think that Egypt was civilized by other races and that the ancient Egyptians are no longer, they don't have descendants, we are there. I am telling you, we are there, Southern Africa. This is the house which was built by rich people in ancient Egypt. You can see it's a double story with all the stuff there and the river Nile there and the boat and the sheep there. This is life. This is how we used to live. This is a cartoon and drawing. Artist Dudu's limestone fragments display bookish absent from most of Egypt's officials. This is what they do. That's another one in Egyptian. Personal paintings, do they lie? This is the question. Do the paintings lie? They don't lie. They tell the truth. So we continue with that truth. There it is. That is Pharaoh Seti with Hathor. Straightforward. Look at Hathor. Look at Seti. He's being initiated. He's given the keys to rule. Again, there we see another family. Anuketita Nakit, the eldest granddaughter, holds the small babe. One of the grandsons called Ambenakau, after their great father bears the extra party jar. You can look at that. And another granddaughter is named Baketi Puta, meaning the servant of Puta, the creator God. And also Henutiwati, youngest of the granddaughters shown, are receiving a small bird from the sister. This is Ani, the family of Ani, painting found in Ramesses III to Ramesses V time periods, and also a tomb in Thebes in ancient Egypt. Straightforward, this is husband and wife plowing their fields. This is still being done in African villages. I grew up doing that. This is an African, straightforward. This is cow. This is how we used to do it. A little girl there carrying a calabash. Straightforward. These are Africans. So who were the ancient Egyptians? The ancient Egyptians were African people who were driven from the north into various plant migrations. They moved south where they come from Nubia. And today they are found in Southern Africa and Eastern Africa as well as Western Africa. The Nigerians, you see, the Zambians, the Mozambicans, the Tswanas, we are all part and parcel of this civilization because it is the seventh and last civilization that came out of ancient Africa. Again, we continue to show these are people. Man's best friend is Isis, goddess Isisu, nursing Horesu. Straightforward, there a pleated dress. This is child's linen garment, dates back to first dynasty. And there is again two youths standing in the middle, spin their companions round and round, playing a game, another wrestling game there. So straightforward, this is a cartouche of ancient Egyptian pharaohs. So when we hear people telling us stories and trying to steal our culture, let us come back to these images and realize that life and the people of ancient Egypt were of African descent. We show here again another youth, young man, carved wooden statue depicts the circumcision that marked the change of adulthood. Straightforward, there we are. We still have other paintings in detail of these ancient Egyptians. So let us not be misled by people that come with their ideologies and try to tell us other stuff. Even the eagle that you find displayed by many countries, a symbol of their nation, came from us, from ancient Africa. We conclude by showing this image of jewelry workers, and we say, subscribe to our channel. Let us share this knowledge together and also share our understanding and continue to understand that we are the people, we were civilized. Our ancestors built boats, traveled across the earth. All this, what we are showing here, is Kamiti, Hebrew Ethics, Prestige Rabbi, LM Tumizudu. I hope we will share all this game, this life.